Literally a magic
Fucking
whiskey?
what?
There
is a whiskey in there. It is a type of alcohol of strong spirit that is magic. And no, there are no other traps.
Where was it?
How many people end up in this corner?
Alessander looks like the kind of
I will
man
say
who
all
enjoys-
of these, the desks, the bookshelves, the chests, the contract glass gallery, it's all locked. Surprising very little of you, I'm sure, but it's all locked.
I detect no further magical traps in the room. Alessander, you look like the kind of man who enjoys a good whiskey. That right there is magic whiskey, for your information.
My forefathers
contract
invented
here-
whiskey.
Indeed. The contract here is both magical and cursed.
Magical and cursed.
Do we need to dispel
Natasha,
magic that's
cabinet
on it before we
or
destroy it?
the contract itself?
You guys might not need to dispel magic to uncurse. You guys can't uncurse it. That's a whole different other domain.
Right, yes.
But you might need to do that in order to just to destroy it, because a lot of magic items have that magicness gives it a certain sturdiness.
Yeah. On that note, given the pushback and resistance I felt when I tried to dispel the trap guarding this place, I think I will pull out the biggest gun I have and dispel magic at 5th level.
Ooh.
Oh!
You just want magic at 5th level?
Yeah, dispel magic 5th level.
Want magic at 5th level?
5th level.
5th level?
Can I have a fifth level?
Yeah.
It's a fifth level?
Alright, I'm gonna move you guys to this map. Just because I wanted to draw it out a little bit, just for.
Nice.
We probably will end soon, by the way.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like almost 6.
Probably like the turn of the hour, maybe a bit after, because I know us, we're dumb as shit. See, painting would be here. See, door would be here. Oh, no, it's the wrong thing.
Oh yeah, by the way, those paintings also match.
I mean, everything in this room is magic.
I'm gonna draw a really
I
awesome.
point out all of the magic things.
The
Just
coat
start
rack is
shoving
not.
in the
The
bag.
coat rack is not magic.
Let's
That would be pretty funny though.
Is
Yeah,
there
that
any
would be pretty
cool
funny.
coats or hats on this on this rack? I need to know.
There's a cloak there actually.
Cloak.
There's a cloak there. Yeah.
Magical.
Is it magic?
No, it's not magic.
Gremlins, we need it.
It's not magic. It is very old and weathered. I wouldn't say moth-eaten, but like almost there. Like it's rarely ruined.
Nothing a good mend can't solve.
It's I think it's a bit beyond what men can solve. Actually, I'm afraid to tell you.
Shame.
It might not be to scale, but I also sort of given up.
Yeah, can you make us make our tokens like 2x2?
Oh yeah, probably makes sense. Eek.
Chomp.
I'll be right back. My cat is digging into his food bag.
Yeah.
Oh, there. Then I guess I'll just draw big chairs and stuff. All right, moving on. No, I gotta get the mouth. Even bigger now. Marg.
All right.
Yeah. So
Well, now it feels weird that Oriana's not in there because she was like she's the only one not. So.
Oh, you're great. You're peer pressured to game board.
Okay, everyone get out.
Yep.
So you cast a spell magic on the contract, and
Yes.
Up here?
it actually has this sort of pale green glow about it that rescinds once you cast a spell magic. Hey, can you make me another one of those fancy stealth checks?
Oh my god.
dance spell shit.
All of us?
Nope, just the one casting spell magic.
I am back.
Ooh!
Oh god.
Or is it ooh? Or is it ooh? Okay.
Not even close.
That's a bit 30,
Imagine
so...
if he rolled a. Imagine if he rolled like a 1 and he got like a 12. Anyways, once again, that feeling happens of like there's something keeping tabs on this, but it doesn't seem to notice you this time. The contract is still innately magic in the sense of like its cursed status, but if you guys were to get your hands on it now, you would be able to, how to say, terminate it.
Domination.
Exterminate.
No, not exterminate.
Different.
I guess yes. Also exterminate. Yes, you exterminate the contract. Yes.
Yeah, I share this information with my compatriots.
Let it be known, in that same gallery, there's a lot of loot, a lot of fancy objects.
I'm gonna say, if there's anything.
There is
for
a
fancy
crystal
men,
skull with gem eyes in there, dead ass.
Ooh. Snatching that, if I may.
Roll these two, you gotta unlock it first.
You ain't one.
This one is easier than the one that you just did again, so.
Blah.
Not that easy, I'm afraid. Yeah, you end up breaking one of your picks in the lock, so it's sort of jammed now. So you get like sort of finagling, like pulling out the lock pick, but you think you made it worse. But roll me a deception or performance, your choice.
Play it cool. Play it cool.
Yeah, play it off. Yeah, play it off.
My deception is significant.
No.
Significantly better than my performance.
Give it time.
Must
give
be
it
a
time.
mimic
Give it time.
lock. Ate it. but you know, fucking kill it with that lockpick, am I right?
It just puts your fingers too close to that when
No.
it will bite you.
I know.
So roll me your thieves tools again. Know that the DC went up from 14 to 16.
Fucking hell. There we go.
Absolutely crush it.
You defeated the mimic lock. You play it off like it was magically locked, and that Keenan just didn't see it because it's right next to the contract. Like, oh, it's not. That's how subtle the lock magic was. I heard the hum of power when I was next to it. Don't worry. But now that's unlocked, Keenan, you can roll insight. That, or you could just say you know Manon's bullshit, having worked with her for so long.
I feel like you just know.
Yeah, I know, and I just don't mention it because I'm just gonna play along.
This is why we're not sticks around. I'm kidding.
Yeah, of course. That you have an accomplice. Oh, but it does open up. Inside is a jewelry box. Don't worry, this one's not locked.
Fuck.
A jewelry box, a crystal skull with gem eyes, a chalice. It's not magic. It's not the Holy Grail. Don't even bother asking. Which actually has like a little like a sub cup inside it. Very, very weirdly shaped. Like, so imagine like a cup that's like or that's wrong thing. Imagine like a cup like this, but there's like a sub cup in here.
Sub cup.
A moray eel chalice.
To hold like tea leaves or something, or
You have no clue what its purpose is. Like, you have no fucking clue what the reason it is. Like, why that's there. You have no clue.
To confuse.
Open up the drawer box is a number of gems, polished and cut gems.
ooh,
And of course, you guys have the contract.
Maybe pinch those uncut gems for a dear friend that's away in the the Heartlands even.
not if I get
I'm
him
a
first.
dear friend. Did you guys hear that? I certainly heard that.
A dear friend.
Of course, a
You're
very
right.
dear friend.
At this point,
Friend.
should sure.
In a way, Manal probably does remind Anushka of Amber in a slight sense, if you're talking about your Hillandic friends. Well, I guess she's not in the Hilllands at this point, never mind. Too much time has passed. Anyways, so, yeah, we can go over the itemization of all the items later. I will take that 26 Thieves Tools and just apply it to everything in the room, because, like, the hardest thing in this room to lockpick was definitely that one. I don't even think you can fill the other ones with, like, guidance and stuff like that, so... Like, yeah, DC 10, so if you roll a 1, you have a +9. So, yeah, you literally can't even fail it.
So anyways.
So, yeah. Who wants to affect the contract?
I think Keenan would be keen on doing that. Mainly because that would facilitate the very
Keenan
sort
would
of-
be keen. Did you really just say that? Touche.
The pun wasn't intentional.
Good.
Oh, I thought it totally was.
You have
yeah,
it
I
in
think
your
he
hand.
would be eager to do that because it's part of the tenets of the religion he chose.
Oriana.
How do you
could,
destroy
she
it?
technically has magical hands.
Well, it's not magic anymore. Well, it is, but it's not. It's cursed, but not magic.
Yeah. It's
Yes,
cursed
curse
to
entails
the
magic,
ghost
but
stuff.
I think I want to lean into the radiance of his of his faith and use one of his clerical abilities, sacred flame, while I'm holding it in my hands to sort of try and make it catch fire and burn it.
that is easy enough to do. As you hold it in your hands, between both your hands, you sort of like ready your palms and your grip, and as you begin casting this divine magic to burn away the contract, it begins to burn first out where your fingertips are holding this thin volume of this contract. It begins burning there, and then you lose grasp on it, but it never falls. Instead, this divine radiance holds it in place as this sort of orb of fire begins surrounding it. This pale white fire, true to twilight energy, begins encapsulating around it and cooking it away. No celebration or anything happens as you do so. No screams of the damned. No, I don't know, sounding of horns or anything like that. No, this is much more anticlimactic than some of you might have anticipated. But the contract is gone.
He would have a subtle. It's not a mask because it's a genuine expression, but he would have subtle rapture on his face. Like this is what he's about.
Maybe when this is all over, you can go get a pint and then get out of the stalker business.
Maybe.
But you guys have successfully destroyed the contract. We will wrap up session here. I will itemize the items that you guys will receive after having successfully lockpicked the room and all of its containers. And again, tell you what you guys found. Know that most of the bookshelves in here are missing a large segment of the books that they probably held. Some are missing or ruined, but there are some like facets of knowledge in here. If anyone is so keen to investigate, just know that there are guards patrolling around here. So
Yeah.
try not to make a ruckus as you're using your library card. Your 5-finger library card.
Speaking of itemization of items,
Yes.
could I humbly request a handout for Imperador under equipment?
Oh yeah.
Just so it's easier to track the improvements I have on it that way.
I think it'll be satisfying seeing it grow and grow and grow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
so
eventually being able to add an image for it.
yeah, certainly. I will say, okay, before we end today's session, first off, scheduling stuff. Kirsty, next week, I'm assuming short week.
Actually no, I've got half days next week.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I know, right? It's
Hey,
fucking
yo,
mental.
main character energy, let's go!
I know, right?
Okay, fantastic. Okay, so that's point number 1. Next week, hashtag shock. Agreed, Dorky, agreed. Next week is normal. So that's point number 1. Point number 2, and I'll ask you guys this. Or rather, allow me to demonstrate. Show off. Let me also change the music. This is rather bleary for what I'm trying to pitch at you guys. I will play the King's Doom music because it's just so you guys are free to now contract the Blackwater runners. Are you guys willing to pay the price for their services though?
Depends on the price, really.
What's it the rest of you?
Depends on the price.
That magic
And
was
wouldn't maybe part of the price be included in freeing them of their current contract potentially?
It will, don't worry. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I mean, they're probably a bit expensive. Well, that depends on if.
Mm.
Yeah. No, I'm. Depending on the price, we can at least hear out the possibility.
Okay. So I'm hearing like some pretty unanimous. It depends on the price. Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Price is free.
like sell my soul kind of shit. Sacrifice
How
babies.
much- how much
Watch
will
out, he's
be-
I
just
am
like,
willing
give me
to
that
pay
magic
a
whiskey
pretty
and we're
hefty
good.
sum.
So, but you guys are, because you guys have like, well, not the, actually some of the stalkers actually, you guys have a pretty substantial amount of money and stuff, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
as you recall, Captain Oswayne said, they don't have much use for money. All right, so you guys ready?
He did say
So
that.
here's the price for the contract, all right? Point number 1, or there are 2 clauses. Clause number, I guess 2.5, but the 0.5 is like a real clause. It's like a request. So 2 clauses. 1, the first clause, the price, it will charge you 1 silver.
Mhm.
Clause number 2 is you guys have to figure out a way to kill them, properly end them. Like that's part of they're trying to get out of this because the contract frees them that it doesn't kill them. So they're still sort of
Right,
stuck
they're
like
still
this,
ghosts.
except they can move around.
They can operate of their own volition. But they're
Yeah,
still
they're sort of
ghosts.
like the Army of the Dead from Lord of the Rings now. Except I guess they don't really go away. so it's sort of the inverse of the Army of them from Lord of the Rings.
Would a similar logic apply to them that applied to the slugs with radiant damage? Killing blow?
Potentially. It'd be probably something you'd have to look into.
Yeah.
That definitely is a potentiality, though.
Do we know if the pocket dimension will start crumbling to pieces the instant the mage dies?
There isn't a confirmed testimony for that, but there's a distinct likelihood.
Okay. So that's likely. So we probably have limited time.
Right.
Correct.
I just had a wild idea. What
Mhm.
if we hire them to work for our keep until we can find a way to fix them?
Man, it wouldn't be the first time they were contracted to defend a place, but you guys just have to promise not to sell your souls to darkness again and be stuck in the same situation a second time.
Yes.
I think we can
absolutely.
pretty much
Easy.
agree on that would happen.
Also,
I will say-
locked fort.
I will say
Yeah,
to Keenan,
yeah.
there's sort of a Thurgist in the area that probably would help the answer.
Mm.
That's sort of like his job.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Not just the divine, not studying or not the worship of the divine, but the study of it,
Mhm.
of theology. So you could ask him, in theory. But yeah, so whoever's coughing up that silver is the one that they are answering to. Let it be known. So whoever is paying the 1 silver price, don't spend it all in one place. Oh wait, you sort of have to. Is the one that is the designated liaison
Curator.
or leader or whatever.
Anyone got change for a gold piece?
You give him a gold piece, not a silver. Doesn't count.
Nope. Too much. I don't
The
actually.
0.5, the 0.5 clause is trying to fix Catherine.
Okay.
That's not a request
Yeah.
from the company of them. That's a request from Captain Oswine.
I think that was in the cards. It's already on our agenda, so that's very easy to agree to.
Turns out when you're a good person, getting asked to do good things is usually the easy task.
Yeah.
Just don't be an asshole. Just kidding. There are definitely times where being an asshole helps.
Would it be possible to dig around here? I don't know if this would be the place to have this information. Honestly, probably over here. But could we look around here and see if there's any notes on anybody's studies on Voidic stuff similar to Hafren's situation?
Similar to Hafren situation, you can look
Yeah.
around. There's nothing.
Okay.
There is studies of the void here, but not studies of unslugifying someone.
Are there any
Bro, sluggifying.
notes on
Oh,
how to
everywhere.
permanently destroy voidic entities or things corrupted, in that manner? Something that could be applied.
Technically, yes. You're not gonna like the answer. If you're trying to okay, let me ask: are you trying to kill a voidic entity in general, or trying to kill off the voidic part? Those are 2 separate things.
Something that would aid us in releasing the Blackwater crew. So in that sense.
And that answer, then yeah, you won't like the answer, which is to say, it depends. It depends entirely on which voidic influence is corrupting them. Right. If you have something like for example, campaign 1, the Stardust Wayshaper, you guys were able to kill basically all of them normally. They're just like really morphed out people.
Guys.
But then you can also get stuff that is like, I'm like made of 100 tentacles and I have a heart of silver inside my chest that has 17 chambers. You have to stab my heart. Where it's just like, do we have to though? Can you just leave? Okay, that's fair. I'm gonna leave now. So it depends entirely on the voidic influence. Ooh, I have something. Actually. Oriana, can you roll me your perception? Anushka, can you roll me a D100?
Oh god.
Do I have? No, I don't have a thing for that.
You will be making another roll after the D100 roll.
Hey, and
you would not have guidance.
Okay, let me take that off. Let me
roll me, Anushka, your religion, but use your wisdom in place of your. Is religion normally intelligence? It is, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, use your wisdom in place of intelligence.
Isn't that weird?
Kind of weird.
Nice nat 20, bro.
Should I be happy that I got a natural 20?
Nice.
Yes.
I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna finish the line.
Sorry, I just need to work out my breakdowns for it.
Roll religion. Use your wisdom, not your intelligence.
Yeah.
If you get a really resounding success, I'll give you a reroll on the D100. Oriana.
Yeah.
Well, that's not a resounding success, I'm afraid.
No. Take the 46.
So-
The 80, or whatever the fuck the number is. Jesus Christ.
So you got a flat 50. Awkward.
Mhm.
Awkward.
Awk.
Awkward. That's
Oh,
like
is it like
exactly like the
49 or
time
lower?
where like nothing, like that's like dead center nothingness.
We don't have rerolls.
I would point
No.
out it's 64 I
wait
got,
to
not
have
65.
satisfaction.
Oh, my bad. So it's 49. That was a world different for this middle increment. I
could've
guess
been.
technically it is. Well, yeah. Well, that's anticlimactic. Okay, well, moving on then. Yeah, that's rather anticlimactic. Especially after that nat 20 perception too.
I know, right?
Well, my number of nat 20s went up.
Okay, well, it's a good thing we're not using my roll though.
Okay,
Yep.
you know what? I'll do it for myself. Damn it, never mind.
All right, it's a good thing we're not using your rolls either.
I was really hoping I could throw the Thanos give, but fine, I'll do it myself.
Everyone want us dogpile on this? Everyone want to roll D100?
Let's have a fucking wild
just
thought.
to see what happens.
Can we get below a
Nah.
40 in this house tonight?
Yep.
I shall
Okay,
simply
okay,
roll
okay.
good. You're welcome.
Shall simply roll good. Unfortunately, I don't think it
Oh,
matters.
okay.
What do I get
What
for my 11?
Zombie man!
The dice are smoking.
Hey, can I get an inspiration for my 11?
You
Okay,
can. You could get a divine inspiration with that.
Oh, we got the same roll.
Oh, we got 293s on the board.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
1 in 1,000 or something like that. That's
Can we
good.
get
something like
inspiration for that then?
It is a lot of coincidental rolls. No.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do this. Outsider, take an inspiration.
Mm-mm.
To Anushka and Alora. Let's do this instead. Ooh la la. As you guys are looking around the room, I swear we're ending soon. I just wanted to get this in here. Alora, let's start with Anushka actually. Anushka, as you guys are walking around the room, you could feel one of your one of the bullets that you keep like ever present ready on your person begin getting heavier, then suddenly lighter, then suddenly heavier, then suddenly lighter. Not like instantaneously, but like over the course of like seconds.
She notices it's like in a specific pattern, like a breathing pattern, or like is it?
There is a
Odd
pattern to it.
timing,
You wouldn't
or-
say it's a breathing pattern necessarily, though.
Heartbeat?
It's more like a pulsing, like a bzzz, 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 like a homing beacon, or a landing light.
A beacon?
Or we're being nuked.
Or you're being nuked, yeah.
Hope
So yeah, there's a weird shifting weight from one of the bullets that you keep on you. You examine it.
Yeah.
You pull it out. It looks like a normal bullet. You can definitely feel the weight a lot more now that you're holding it in your hand, like the change of it.
Can she sense to see if there's any magic stuff on it? Or if well, not on it, like, freaking dust or something, but you know what I mean? Like, is there any essence getting off?
Roll me your wisdom, a wisdom check. To Alora with that 93. Oh, okay, we're doing this tonight.
Well,
We're doing this. So we're doing this tonight, huh? Okay. Oh, Pikachu face. To Alora, there's this sort of, how to say, ill feeling you get as you like in the direction of Anushka as this is happening. You look over there at her, and this place is pitch black. It's darkness, but that's the interesting thing. This entire time, Anushka's been invisible. You can see her easily right now, as if she's like anyone else here. And you swear that there's this sort of pulsing mist or glow that's above her and behind her. But when you blink, it's like sort of fading, but then you blink again and it's coming back. Like it sort of is there and isn't there as this pulsation happens. Oriana, with that nat 20 perception, you feel this. You feel it. You see Anushka the same way Alora's doing it, and your blind sense is telling you that there's someone there, but not there. Every time it pulsates.
Just some kind of presence.
Exactly. Anushka, with a nat 20 wisdom. There is someone here with you. And I'm not talking about the guy inside your head, but maybe, just maybe, something else that's similar.
is she able to see where they are? Or, like, sense where they are? Or who they are?
You begin looking and examining the bullet, and there's a sort of like it always feels like somebody's watching me. Sort of feel that hits you, and you turn around and you see, well, no one. To those of you watching Anushka, the figure basically follows behind her. So when she turns around, it goes behind her.
Oh, I hate that.
But there is this sort of protection that you feel about you right now. This sort of safety, this sort of maternal protection. It's very weird. But eventually the pulsing weight of the bullet does go away. And to those of you that can see what's around Anushka, that also goes away. The bullet does feel slightly lighter than when this all kicked off. And when you look at the bullet, it has something written on it.
Is she able to, like, I don't know, sound it out or something?
What languages do you speak?
She can
Not abyssal.
speak. Huh? No, it's like infernal and common and obviously Neveros.
Yeah, which doesn't have a written text. It's written in Infernal, but it also it's like watching someone change language midway. I'm sure Fred does this from English to Chinese or vice versa, where it's like your thought midway changes language.
Yeah.
The part that you can read, which is in Infernal, reads Retribution. The other half that you can't read, you can't read it. So, but you recognize it as Abyssal.
As you do. Okay.
As you do. As you do.
Yeah.
I will say this as you're finishing out with this bullet, it does feel in a similar way like your whisper rounds, in the sense that it's like innately arcane. Or magic, not arcane necessarily, but magic. I will say to those of you that are contemplating, is it Nesty or something? Nesty, you don't know who he is. Actually, no, some of you guys have seen Nesty. Not Alora, obviously, but Oriana. Nesty wasn't that tall. This figure was probably like 1.5 to 2 times the height of Anushka.
Wait, twice her height.
Nearly.
Fuck.
Very, very
fit in
tall.
this goddamn room.
Wait, no,
Basically,
wait.
yes.
How tall's Anushka? 2 seconds. 5'5". Who the fuck is
so this
11
would
feet
probably be
tall?
around like 10 feet or so.
God damn, Kirsty,
Maybe a bit short of
how
that, maybe like
cursed
9.
is your character?
I know. Why did I make such an
Her name is
edgelord?
Kirsty.
Oriana. That's right. We're airing out all the dirty laundry right now. Gavola appears in your vision. I told you. Not right now is the moment, but later. Now you know what the feeling is like.
She responds in her head, was that brought by you, or was that something else?
Oh, no. That wasn't me, girl. That wasn't me. But I think there might be something in this room that demands good work be done. I wonder where. Or maybe you've already done the good work.
Hmm.
Who knows?
I feel like during this, Oriana was just kind of like almost scowling at the mist thing. Which probably looks like she's just scowling at Anushka.
Well, it depends if you look up or not.
She looks up and down at Anushka. Yeah, she kind of looks up at it occasionally.
Well, it's gone now. So.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Probably as, like, Scavel is saying that, Oriana's gonna... Keenan pointed out different magical items, right?
Yes.
I did. I pointed to everything that had magic on it.
Okay.
But you missed the lock.
Yeah,
How'd you
I missed
miss a lock now? Yeah, she's going to quickly
Do
just...
I look like a
pull her
locksmith to you?
I don't know. I usually just break things. No. She pulls her attention away from that and looks... While fucking Scavel is talking, she pulls her attention towards, like, the different magical items to see if she can piece something out with those.
We don't have a list of the magic items yet, so who knows?
Aha. That's for next week. Anyways.
Who knows? Again, maybe you've already done all that needs to happen, and you're just seeing the results.
Interesting.
What fun.
Mm.
And then she fades away. So, let's take it out again. Let's take it right back to the end of session out again. First off, to Kirsty, I will tell you what that bullet does later.
Ew.
It is a special bullet. And don't worry, you won't lose your memories by shooting it.
Aw,
Yeah,
so
thanks,
fun,
Oriana.
then.
No.
I want you to
Oh,
forget how to breathe.
If only Oriana told what she knew. But it is a special bullet, and it will fuck things up.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh, okay.
Actually, I could tell everyone the name of it. I'll put it in the general chat.
Yeah, Oriana probably wouldn't mention on this one. It fucking says retribution on it. I imagine you could probably piece together, like, something good's gotta happen from this.
Shot.
Null
It's called a
shot?
null shot round. Well, I guess technically it'd be
Ooh.
one word, but you know what I mean. I don't have the exact codifications. I have the general details of it, but I'll codify it and send it to you. But one detail I can do, it is codified to do. It can shoot through any immunity or resistance. It can shoot through anything.
Ooh.
And no, it gets better. It could shoot out to a range of your gun, and it will shoot everything in that line. It will go through any motherfucker on the way, including your ally. So be careful where you aim that thing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No, just go for it.
You just got the
And
bullet,
let it be known
bullet equivalent
also,
of a lightning bolt.
It is not when you fire it. It will not be a corporeal bullet. Not even the. It's not even like the condensed magical mass of Alisander and Delvet. This is like a ghost bullet in a way. So if you were to shoot it at like someone that has like deflect missile, can't imagine who in your party. No one can actually catch it. It also bypasses some AC, a little bit.
You know what this made me think of? Let's see if I can find it. Do you guys remember in Mass Effect 2 that one like drill sergeant that's talking about the cannon?
Oh yeah, we talked about the slug.
Yeah.
You just find something
Like, that's
calm
why
to someone
Newton is
in
the most
50 years.
badass son of a bitch in space.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite bullet on the Citadel.
Oh god.
Yeah. So that's fun. You now have a null shot round. Don't
Yeah.
be careful who you aim it at, but definitely pull the trigger with ill intent.
Of course, always, always.
So you have that. I'll get you guys a list of all the other codified out items. I think it sounds like a couple people are interested in the whiskey, which is a fun thing. Always the alcohol. One other point.
Oh.
One other point. You guys will now have entered into contract with the Blackwater runners. You guys, as long as you guys don't mind their semi-lack of morality in certain regards, they can help you guys and massively help you guys in this adventure. Like, that boat that they rode on can actually keep pace with the children. Maybe less the reach of the mama hungering mob, but they can go pretty fast. I mean, it's... Let me rephrase that. They can go pretty fast when it's just them and they're half people, because they're semi-corporeal. When you guys get put into the equation, maybe they'll go a bit slower, because you're physical. So, yeah.
I did not expect this session to go any of this.
Whoa,
neither did I.
Super
We
excited.
were gonna go down here, and then we ended up over there.
I know.
Really fun session today.
So, yeah,
That was
you
cool.
guys are free
Talk
to
about a
contract
detour.
the Blackwater runners to get around anywhere on the map, technically.
Contract.
Again, it is a question of how fast they can go versus the danger you'd run into.
Mhm.
But it's probably about as dangerous as walking into these trails. And if you guys want them to begin throwing themselves at this fucking Sigillian tower, they can, because that's the thing. They don't die.
Yeah, bro.
Deadass, if you guys
that.
got in a fight with them at the way station, I would just keep throwing them at you. I was just gonna keep throwing them at you until you guys like decide to surrender, or until you guys left, or until you guys found. There's actually an item that could
Just
just
left.
not dispel them, but push them out, like a eject, like a barrier, like an Apex Legend barrier.
Well, thank you for making Captain Oswin a pretty cool dude.
Yeah, I'm happy you guys interacted with Captain Oswin and his very, very suddenly sad backstory, because he definitely did not have that going into this equation.
Hey, it worked to our favor. I've guilt tripped the shit out of them.
You guys did
Nice,
guilt
telling
the
the story.
shit out of
Yeah.
him.
What's this you guys
That one
shit?
is like, I feels bad,
all
but also
Laura.
like...
Hey, look, Catherine said it was fine, so we're good. I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm morally
Dorky,
fine.
So-
you pulled the heavyweight.
that was a nice,
My
nat.
God.
That was a nice nat.
Yeah. Hey,
She also rolled really good on the D100. That's what I think
Yeah.
about it to get him into the equation. Now I'm thinking about
Yeah,
it.
it all went well. Hey, question. If you walk across a bridge like this, because I thought of this like halfway through the session and we never had an answer. If you walk across like this, where does that take you?
Hold on, I'm on the wrong map.
Yeah, you're good.
I need to go back to this map. What's up?
If you are on this second bridge and you walk across this way, where does it take
You go out this way.
You come out that way.
You come out that way. Okay.
Yeah, so you basically just push yourself backward like 1,000 feet. So
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Doop, doop.
You
And then special
you
one
try
is
to cross
this
the
way.
bridge. Oh wait. Yeah, I see.
yeah,
Doop,
it's like
doop.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Nice. Just want to double check that. And then if we go in this
Um,
way, we pop out this tower. But we're doing the opposite. We go in this tower, teleport over there, teleport over there.
I will say this
Wow.
is, I
Go
think,
back to-
wrong. If you go in this way, it also pushes you out this way.
Oh.
So basically, no matter which direction you go on this bridge, you're coming out this way.
Okay.
Coming out as if you're leaving the tower area.
That makes it very difficult to actually get onto
Right.
this.
Like,
Yes, that's sort of the point. That's sort of the point,
Yeah.
Kirsty.
So basically,
But
it's like,
why? That's so awkward.
Because
He had
reasons
no
that you can
consideration.
learn about.
He had no consideration for people wanting to break in. I swear to
yeah,
God.
he doesn't want anyone in his
You guys
shit.
remember the You guys remember what's his name? Oswald, the guy in the Wandering Wardens. This or Sigwalt. My bad, Sigwalt. You guys remember this guy? You guys remember this guy? He was with
Vaguely.
Ulysses and Thalen and
Oh,
Malcolm.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that guy.
You guys remember what his backstory was?
He got
Nope.
teleported from Asmodeus.
He was
to
in the Tower of
Archimedelius.
Archimedelius. I fucking named this guy Archimedelius.
Archimedelius, and he got teleported like 1,000 miles. All right, so that's how asshole a wizard defending his tower could be. So I need you to take that logic in a fight here.
I dig it.
Archimedalus did that to him, and he's a pretty cool guy.
In fairness, Sigwell was like pretty happy with what happened because it got him on like divine path. So that it might not be Archimedalus like actually intended to do that. The divine will just sort of made it happen.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's just like they literally teleported him like fucking like teleportation circle away. So have fun with that. Oh my god, that fucking But yeah, let it be known that the Blackwater runners are great against like fighting like against the Sigillians. They're not that great at fighting the monsters. Because a lot of these monsters have physical damage resistances and or are immune to necrotic damage. And guess what? That's all the Blackwater runners do in damage. So if you had asked them to like go like distract the hungering mob, they would basically do nothing as it ignored them because it's just like, oh no, they're spraying perfume on me. Oh no.
But
Oh, look at these targets walking by.
does the hungering mob ignore them?
It does.
So if we wanted to hitch a ride or no catch a ride on one
Well,
of
it
their,
would probably notice that you guys were on their boat. Is the thing.
okay.
But it'd probably be it'd probably be on the same ways of like speed in terms of like better than running this whole stretch.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah. So congrats, you guys now have here. Let's go to the title slot. Let me do what O does, which is
Put down the.
begin putting the boys. Fucking boys.
Meanwhile, we have all this bullshit going on back here.
What the fuck? There's 3 Silases?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
all
they're
too
joking
many.
throughout the time.
That's too many.
There's 3 silences.
It's just like Joker. Nobody gets that joke.
Silas...
Actually.
Silas keeps looking different and different.
I know.
Yeah,
Unless
the
it's
guy
getting like
had
younger
different
and younger with like each new
They're
one.
using
Yeah.
fluff. That's what it is. The fluff makes him older.
Hey, that's pretty sick.
They're really letting themselves go. Like, look, they look
Also,
Jackson.
some really cool tokens.
They keep losing best friends.
So amazing.
Oh,
Wait, hold
you
on,
know
how
what
close are Orion and
it
Silas getting?
is? Time to lose a best friend of the twins.
Orion meets up with Silas again. It's like, actually, we can't communicate anymore. We're not friends. No, go away. Shoot.
I fucking love
Can't be
these
friends.
guys. Look how sick they look.
It is something.
They look pretty fucking badass.
I wanted something that was like more mundane than like the weird shit you guys have been running into this whole time, and I'm like, what about like a bunch of fucking smuggler pirate guys? Look at these guys.
Yeah.
Look how mundane
love
these guys are.
They're
Awesome.
awesome.
This one.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think you guys would have had too hard a
Right.
time fighting them. They're only like CR5.
Ah.
It's like the most
Ooh,
dangerous
you
one is
killed
totally the captain, and it's like
Do they have
that.
a parry.
Hey, whatever.
He does have a
He has-
parry, yeah.
he's sick.
He has a parry and a riposte combo.
Yeah, that's thick. That's pretty cool.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Sajar would have a field day fighting this dude. Resistant
Yeah.
to their
The thing is,
damage,
there's
radiant damage, like freaking.
Yeah, there are
What a
4
fan of that.
archetypes. There's obviously the captain. There is the archer. There is the thrower. And then there's a skirmisher. And the thrower literally just throws axes at you guys.
The thrower just gives up.
He gives up. I was gonna make that a bit where it's like, if it's just a thrower left, he leaves.
He's done.
He's like, I
He's just
surrender.
like, yeah, I'm good. But yeah, they weren't meant to be like terribly like dangerous, but it's just the fact that they just kept showing up again.
They're
Yeah, their
consistent.
company here in the compound consists of like I think 3 score, 2 score, something like that. So there's a lot of them, comparatively.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 score of people that don't die and just keep coming back is basically infinite. So
Yes.
but yeah, thanks for helping Captain Swain. He's definitely appreciative. Happy you guys didn't decide to speak ill of pirates. And
I mean, pirates are just the cowboys of the sea.
This
Touche,
is true.
touche.
It's just the point.
I
of, like,
also
we don't need to
thought
start a
of-
fight where we don't need to.
I
thought
also
of a good
want this
title,
to-
but I forgot it during stash.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was gonna eat at me. until I
When did
remembered.
you come up with it?
I was like mid through.
Wah wah.
Do you remember what we were doing at the time?
Mid through. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that was happening.
Yeah, I was trying to think there as well.
Oh, you guys got Celine. You guys also got Celine. Good job.
Oh, yeah.
Also, we know where the Moonlight Greatsword is. It's in the most.
You know where the Moonlight
cinematic spot in
Greatsword
whole
is.
place.
That's the main takeaway.
That's the main takeaway, the lunar
Oh
fracture.
yeah, 100%.
Or my bad, lunar splinter.
The real friends are the Moonlight Greatswords we got along the way.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think I will tell you this right now. It's not gonna be an easy thing to like break that down. Let me first this out. Safely break that down and distill it down, melt it down, and use it into weapon to craft your own weapons and stuff like that. It's not going to be easy. You guys are definitely going to need like a very skilled smith, not just a smith, an artificer smith. What's the difference between an artificer and an artificer smith? Artificers tinker, artificer smiths break things down and tinker. So you guys are going to need a very skilled craftsman for that. It's not gonna be easy.
Damn. So
in
in the
theory, you
meantime,
could
all we
technically.
have is a Moonlight Greatsword.
I will say in theory you could separate the process. So like if like so because Alessander's a little bit of like I'm a bit of a tinkerer myself, you know. You could get someone else to break it down and give you the components, and then it's up to you to build it.
Mhm.
So that's the catch. Again, it'd still be better for the same person to be doing it because that just implies that they have a knowledge basis to be doing it.
Yes.
But there's nothing saying that you can't like split the process in half. Do you guys know of any such people at current? Probably not. Actually, no.
Lord
Sort
knows.
of. No, Rue would know.
Oh yeah, she would. But this would be her sort of.
It's not a gem
Nick of
though, is
the
the
woods.
problem, but it's like
Yeah.
sort of adjacent.
She's a good
Okay.
lead-in.
You guys could ask Lourdes Azalea Swallow. She
Mhm.
obviously did something similar in the past for you guys. You guys got Lord
Yeah.
Trayern. Lord Trayern is a
Yeah, connections.
accomplished sort of person. Yeah, you guys have connections. But yeah, congratulations. You guys have gotten well, you guys haven't gotten it yet, but you know it's there. And honestly, it's not that hard to go ask the like NPCs and
Yeah.
actually that leads to my next point. I totally forgot about until right now. So the Blackwater runners could probably keep toe-to-toe against the Sigillians. Because they're endless.
Mhm.
But the thing is, the Sigillians also don't exactly have a form of exhaustion, or morale, or fatigue. So they're, yeah.
But
Not-
when they die, they die.
But when they die, they die. But they aren't exactly easy to kill because... Here's the other point that you guys can learn about. They can fix themselves and regenerate.
Ooh.
Yeah, so they're not utterly like screwed into like, oh, they lost 1 HP. That's 1 HP. They'll never get back ever again. No, like that is part of their augments, their upgrades. Like they do fix automatically. So, but does not take a lot for you guys to, so to speak, turn the tide, tip the scale. Like if any of you or even any of your NPCs gets involved on any of these skirmishes, you're basically tipping it towards victory on your end.
Mhm.
But it's just that you guys need to join in with the Blackwater runners. I keep wanting to say Blackwatch. I'm surprised I haven't split up and said it yet.
Yeah, I hear a few times you say Blackwater.
Every time, I'm so predisposed to saying Blackwatch. But yeah, so what I'm saying is, you guys can begin skirmishing around the map independently if you guys so wish. But that's if you guys want to do that. Just know that if you do that, then the mage in the tower is probably going to get wise to that. Hey, what's that noise out there?
What
It's a
that
war zone,
bullshit?
sir. I don't play Call of Duty. And then he starts doing shit like that. That is a counterpoint. Is like, you know, it will raise awareness.
Shows
A
up fucking
counterpoint to my own
Warzone
counterpoint, though. It's not like you guys haven't raised awareness by reactivating Celine. So
too. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
yeah, so you guys can have fun with that. So you guys can begin going around the place. Mission accomplished. Sort of. You guys aren't done
Very
yet.
exciting.
You guys can still totally get TPK by the fucking hungry mob. So. Yeah, that one's gonna be rough if you guys actually do go past it. That one's gonna be rough.
Yeah.
Like this one was manageable, like definitely a lot of close calls, but you guys had like NPCs to back you up. That one's gonna be way rougher. I'm thinking of reducing the amount of failures. So yeah, it's gonna be rough
What do you mean reducing the amount of failures?
before you start losing people.
Fewer needed to die.
So like what? One failure, one death?
Less than
No,
3.
the other way.
No, it'd probably be like 2.
Was that the lowest it'll go, or?
Probably.
That's good.
Maybe.
At least.
It's either that or every time, because when you fail, you're supposed to like you guys did like get hurt, quote unquote
Mhm.
hurt. I would probably just like vastly raise the damage that a failure costs you, because 2d4 over like 2 rounds isn't that much. But if that mother of that big Mamba Jamba hungry mob gets its hand on you, yeah, that's not gonna be 2d4. That's not gonna be 2d4. So I'll probably do that actually. I think that's a bit less swingy.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely still hurts though. Anything go? Alright.
Hello.
I've
Hello,
got
buddy.
Twitch running around my bed after this toy I've got.
Nice. Buddy.
So
She's like in love with the thing.
episode title.
Oh yeah, episode title. That's
If you can't think of one, can it be Cowboys of the Sea?
Cowboys
Oh
of
my
the Sea.
god!
Oh my god.
I was thinking about just calling it Blackwater Run.
Blackwater Run.
Oh, that's so good.
Fun.
Oh yeah, actually
You
You
that
did
is
run
really
on the
good.
Blackwater.
That's a good one.
Yes.
Could it be stealth
And
like
I will
dogs?
say, to Garth's points earlier, yes, there is a world in which you guys can keep the Blackwater runners, not in terms of like, oh, you guys could stay as we figure out how to kill you properly, but more where they just stay in general. The counter to that is you'd have to convince them, and that's going to be like
Yeah.
the bit of a topic. So. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it definitely would be hard.
These guys are Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed, correct.
Oh
yeah.
shit!
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed,
Why-
what fucking
Why
Ghost
did
Rider?
it take me this long to realize?
Yeah, Assassin's Creed. Yeah, that's
Because like,
Assassin's Creed.
like I saw the hoods. It's like, oh, it's kind of like Assassin's Creed looking.
Oh yeah.
I was looking at this guy. I was like,
fine.
wait, that's Hatham Kenway.
Yeah.
Wait, that's Connor.
congrats. You
Okay,
showed
like
the
Connor-
puzzle.
Oh my god, you're right.
Yeah,
You did it.
that's Edward. They're the Kenways. Yeah.
Now the most obvious one is this one, the Blackwater thrower, because you can literally see the assassin logo in his axe.
Blackwater
I see,
Run.
okay.
Mm.
Great episode.
Oh yeah.
That was a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
so those are the Blackwater runner boys. Hope you guys liked them.
I love them.
They're great.
I like
Yes,
this.
they are.
Not really a theme yet because it only happened twice, but I want this to become a theme of Alessander just getting really hitting it off with other captains of various brands.
Understandable.
Alessandro.
we'll see.
I'm in the mind of a captain. I know what they like.
I should probably figure out what that fucking whiskey does.
Knocks
I
on
mean,
your ass.
you have a ghost booze.
No, ow, I can't repeat that, dude. That's Captain Aldwain's
You
personal
have
stash.
established. Okay.
It's
Actually,
his
yeah.
personal stash,
It's
bro.
his personal stash. It has to
He
go through the
died with
doors
that rum
process.
on him. That's the rum comes back too, funnily enough.
Drinks it all the next day. Oh, sweet, I got another bottle.
Yeah. So
I would-
technically he has an infinite amount.
When you die, but you're a rum, keep that close at hand.
Mhm.
It dies with you.
His
He really
fucking
is the
rum
captain.
died. His rum had a soul.
That's right, it did.
Fucking
They
smashed
are
his
called
rum.
spirits.
Fuck you.
Shut up.